Now, when working in the beginning, I suggest you get a handle on working with basic shapes and vectors. I'll just start out with making a little Christmas tree. Here we have your basic shapes. You have your circles. Let's say I create a polygon that's three-sided, in other words, a triangle. The center point is going to be 5.5, 5.5, and it's going to be 5 inches in radius. So if I create it, there is my triangle. So let's say I'm here looking at the triangle. I'm going to create a few more triangles. Inwards, 0.75 inches, and offset. Then another one. Then I will create a second one. And then I will create, what the hey, another one. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm creating a bunch of triangles. Now I'll take them all and go to the centering tool and center them over here at the very center of the work area. So now each of these are all centered in a straight line. If you don't believe me, I'll just drag out a ruler and there you go. Right down the middle. We need a base, so we'll put a nice little square on it, and perhaps it's just another square there. We'll center those as well, and we'll weld them all. So we have our basic shape, our basic Christmas tree shape. So now, in order to create a bowl, I'm going to do a little offset here on the outside by 0.5. We're going to create a pocket hole here. We're going to create a round over between here and here. So the top of this will be a rounded dish. And obviously, we're going to cut out the piece. We're going to do a pocket toolpath for the inside one. The top pocket toolpath, I'm going to use a 1/4 inch bit. And we're going to go, let's see, it's 0.75. So we're going to go down 0.65 just for kicks. And there's our inside bit. So if we look at the toolpath, we've just cut a little bowl inside there. Now the next thing we do is we go back and we will cut a profile. I'm going to use the same bit. And I'm going to go the full length. So now when it cuts the profile, it's basically knocking out the rest of the material. So you're going to be left with a little sort of candy dish. One thing I would like on this wonderful little candy dish, first of all, I don't like the fact that the base is that small. I'm going to make it longer. And secondly, I'm not really happy with the edges being that sharp. I'd like it rounded over. So let's go back to our little model. I'm going to do a little bit of vector work here. I'm going to lower these two lines. So I'll choose this and work on the actual vector and just drag it down, and it's done. So now I have my bigger base. I'm going to go ahead and use the profile, and this time I'm going to go on the actual lines, and I'm going to select a specific bit, which is a form tool. It looks like this. It's got a point in the middle and a curve on each side. So when it cuts, it just cutted that nice little round over area. So now I got a nice smooth rounded area.